Hi XDA, this is Michal Rahman recording a brief hands-on video of EMUI 10 beta on the Huawei P30 Pro. I'm located right now at the Huawei Developer Conference in Dongguan, China. They just gave us a briefing about what changes they made on top of Android Q for the P30, so I'm just going to show off some of the changes that they did. First of all, here's the About Phone page. You can clearly see it's running Android 10. You can even see the new Android Q Easter egg. First of all, one of the biggest changes they made is to the redesigned settings page. You can see that they moved some of the more important settings up top, like wireless networks, device connectivity. They also grouped things together, like theming options, sound notifications, things related to your apps. You can see there's like a little divider right here. Yeah, and let's see, one of the things that they did that I really liked is they merged all of the shortcut and gestures into a single page. I had an issue with EMUI 9 where they kind of had like 10 different gestures and like 10 different settings pages. It was really kind of annoying for users to get used to. One of the other big changes is actually an Android Q platform feature, the system-wide dark mode. But they also improved upon it by having the dark mode apply to third-party apps as well. It's a developer option in Android Q beta for the Pixel, but they've made it default so it actually applies to all the apps now. So you should look at the dialer app, see this is a stock app, so it's dark, you know. But if you open an app that doesn't have a dark mode by default, like Play Music, right? That doesn't have a dark mode. Open Gmail. That doesn't have a dark mode by default. So they're clearly trying to implement dark mode on more than just their first-party apps. Another thing that they changed is they made the gestures track your finger when you swipe up to go home. So let me just enable gestures quick. No, I don't want the tutorial. So I turned on the transition animations and I doubled them to 2 times in developer options. So let me show you what it looks like when it tracks my finger. Let me open the messages app. You kind of see it tracked my finger and it ended right about there where I lifted my finger. Pretty cool. There's also a new camera UI. So there used to be like a little slider dialer here, but now it's just a dot and you can still switch and move it here. It's a lot cleaner than it was before. It doesn't look as outdated. But other than that, it's, you know, not that big of a deal. One of my favorite changes they added is the app drawer option in settings. It's always been there. You can see home screen style app drawer, but now it's swipe up app drawer. They also made changes to the system icons and the app icon theming. So previous versions of EMUI did not have adaptive icons, so you would see inconsistent icon themes, like one would be a circle, another would be a square, but now they've applied adaptive theming, adaptive icon theming to the icons across the board. So now if you have all squares, then all the icons will be squares. If you have circles, then the icons will all be circles. I can't seem to find the option in this build, so it might be added in a future build. They also added new always-on display options, like new clock styles. Like there's going to be one that matches the Huawei Watch GT clock face, but those don't seem to be live in this build. Huawei did say that in October they will open up the theme store so that developers can make their own always-on display options. One thing I can show you is that they made the quick settings redesigned. Personally, I think it looks a lot cleaner. And there's even like a little animation when you turn on something like airplane mode. And then that's it. Looks like someone just triggered the alarm over there. But yeah, EMUI 9, the biggest changes are the dark theme and the new magazine style layout that makes things easier to reach with one hand. Kind of reminiscent of Samsung's One UI. You can see there's like the reading stuff. Anything you can read is up here, and anything you should mostly be interacting with is down here. They showed off a lot of the redesign in slides, but the actual apps don't seem to be updated here, so I can't really show you many of them. But you'll see photos of the slides that they shared in the article.